Hello again. It is Sunday, and because it's Sunday, we are going to do the classic Sunday brunch drinks. Um, there are two. And I'm assuming most of you know how to make a Bloody Mary and you know how to make a mimosa. But I'll just give you some tips. I'm going to make really simple Bloody Mary. Mimosa is the easiest thing on earth. But just a few little tips. And in case maybe you don't know how to make one, you can be like, aha, and then you can make one because they're fantastic. A Bloody Mary is, of course, hair of the dog kind of drink for a hangover. It's also just really good. You know, you get a lot of vitamins and nutrients, I'm sure, in a Bloody Mary. It's tomato juice, so it helps. And vodka. So I'm going to use my vodka to start. What I've done is I've taken a pint glass, salt rim, ice. I'm not going to mix anything in this. I'm going to let this sit on the side because I'm going to mix it in another pint glass. Mix it, fill it, pour it, and when you pour it in, it all blends together. Much easier that way. Shaking it is kind of messy, although they are good shaken. And pouring it into the glass, the tomato juice is so thick that it doesn't really mix well with the vodka if you don't do it beforehand. So I'm going to do it beforehand in this. So we got vodka, of course. I'm down to the ends of this one. I have another bottle though. So we'll go 1, 2, we'll just use it, 3. Worcestershire sauce. This gives it kind of that meaty flavor. Just do like 2 or 3 little drops. You don't want to go heavy on that. That's really strong. You don't want your Bloody Mary to taste like steak. Also, look at your mix before you add things because I'm doing the Mr. T original Bloody Mary mix. It's pretty classic bar mix. A lot of them will be extra spicy. They'll have extra things in them. So check and see what it is first. You can taste test it and then see what you want to add because Bloody Marys are totally personal. Everybody likes them different. I personally like salty, a little spicy. I do not like chunky. I hate a chunky Mary. I don't want things getting stuck in my straw. So I do real basic kind of, tomato juicy. You can do clamato if you like clam juice in your Bloody Mary. But a lot of people like them chunky. So if you do, there's very thick mixes that you can buy as well. I just don't. It's not my thing. So we did just the dash of Worcestershire, the vodka. I am going to grab some Tabasco because I do like mine spicy. So hold please. Do the Tabasco. And then I have, I just do like a dash, but you can make them as hot as you want, as not as you want, whatever. I do have lemon and lime fresh, but I'm going to do the squeezies again. So I'm going to do squeeze a lime, squeeze a lemon. Pour my Mary mix. Now, we are putting this over ice, so don't fill it all the way. You can just kind of, make it pretty full, but not all the way. And then I have a tip that we used to do at the bar I worked at. Any Bloody Mary you're making tastes better with a darker beer in it. So if you have like Amber Bock or, Negro Modelo, I have a Smittix, again, leftover from St. Patrick's Day. So I have that one. I'm going to pour a little glug into my Mary. I don't know what it is, but a little splash of dark beer makes a Mary taste so good. So you just kind of throw that in there. Anything you want, just throw it in there. You take your glass, you take your other glass, and you combine. And that should be pretty good. Now, you can put, I don't have any celery. I was thinking about that today. You can put a stalk of celery. That's classic Bloody Mary. And I recommend putting it in before you dump the mix because it just works better that way. I made a little thing. So I did ham, cheese, and a pickle. I love pickles. I love olives and Bloody Marys. So do pickles, olives, cocktail shrimp on the side. It's like the best. Hamburgers, pizza, large bar pretzels. You know, you've seen the pictures. So put all your cool stuff on top of your Mary. Make it fun. You're at home for a little while and you need things to be fun. And there's really nothing more fun than a Bloody Mary. They're not something that you drink all the time, so you can make it special. And they're perfect for Sundays. They're perfect for sitting and relaxing. You can drink them with breakfast, which is always nice to have your breakfast drink. So I do recommend the Bloody Mary. I am going to have a mimosa because I can. Mimosa, classic mimosa, is orange juice and champagne. That's it. There's a million ways to make that better. So you can use different juices that you like. One thing I recommend, and I'm going to use, these are those Jumex nectars. Any of these flavors, the guava is amazing. This is pear. I love pear flavor. So I'm going to do a pear nectar in my champagne. Get your basic favorite champagne or Prosecco. Either one is good. Prosecco is going to be a little sweeter, or if you get Spumante, it's going to be sweet. Brut is dry and actually goes really good with juice. So I kind of recommend Brut more for a mimosa, but this is, again, it's all up to you. It's your taste. It's what you want. So, or what you have. And then, so I'm doing my peach, and because we like this one the most, it's an Imperial Cur. It's from a local winery, St. Clair, which is lovely, and we love this one because it's sweet. It's very sweet. I'm gonna pop this for you, so we'll have a little party. Bar rag, top, just twist it until it pops. Don't be afraid, please. Mazel tov. So there we go. And it is literally just, one thing that I used to do is I would add flavored vodkas. So if you want to do little juice, little like peach vodka, apple absolute, all those different flavors that they have, that is actually very good too. You'll just do a little juice. This is a super cheap little tiny glass. I have a better one that I'm going to fill, but I didn't want to look too boozy today. Right to the top. And it is lovely. These should be ice cold. So chill your champagne the night before. Chill your Bloody Mary mix, chill your vodka if you can. All those things nice and ice cold, because that's what makes a nice Sunday morning drink. And it's like 3 here, so there's no Sunday morning. We're doing dinner brunch stuff. Brunch for dinner, which I also recommend. So, like I've said before, there's no time. But now you know how to make those in case you didn't. Or maybe you just forgot. You weren't thinking about like what you wanted today, and maybe that helps you say, ooh, I want to do that. I was also reminded of a Bellini, which like a peach Bellini, and that's just basically frozen, like sour mix, like you're making a frozen margarita, but you'll do the white wine and peach, I think it's puree and probably peach vodka. Those are lovely. God, you can swirl them. They're pretty. The red ones I used to like a lot. All right. weird booze. I am to my friend Amanda, who we grew up in the same hometown, Eagles, baby. And she has honey whiskey, pineapple vodka, and rum chata. So we've been over rum chata. We'll let that one lie. Pineapple vodka sounds really good. And actually do that in a mimosa. Do pineapple vodka, brut champagne, and a dash of either orange or pineapple juice, and you will have a rad island tropical mimosa, which I recommend. Honey whiskey. I still haven't done the hot toddy because I haven't been in the mood for hot drinks much right now. Honey whiskey is phenomenal, and I make a cold toddy, which I think you should do. It's the honey whiskey, lemon sorbet, ice cubes, and I don't remember what else I put in there, but I know I blended it in a blender and it was phenomenal. You can do a little like iced tea in that too. Honey whiskey and iced tea. It's that's a really good one. I'm assuming you have the Evan Williams honey because that's my favorite one. That's really sweet and almost syrupy. That is so lovely in a hot toddy or a cold toddy. And I recommend cold toddy because I think you're in Texas. So maybe, although they haven't been warming up lately. So, base it on your temperature at the time of day that you want to drink it. But I love honey whiskey. It's fantastic. And there's probably some other really cool stuff you could do with it, like, martinis with chocolate and honey whiskey and stuff. So I'm probably going to buy some of that maybe in a week and work on that. We have gotten through, I believe, a full week of these, and I don't usually make a fancy drink every day of the week. So this is actually fun and kind of getting me through, but I may slow it down coming up just so that it's not every single day because it's a habit, and we all need to be careful about our habits right now. But this is really fun, and I've been enjoying it, and I hope you're enjoying it. Please send me more. I'm at the end of my list on weird booze, so send me more questions about your liquor cabinets. I'll put a post on Facebook about giving me your weirdest pictures and drinks and questions, and I'll answer them, and I'll make a drink, and we'll have fun. So I hope you have a wonderful Sunday evening. There's no sports. Some of you that's bad, some of you that's good. But, watch a movie, Netflix and chill, whatever you need to do to get through. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow.